Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So in today's workshop entitled Master the Art of Excel, I, Miss Nadira, together with Miss Ashikin, we are going to teach you some of the basics on how you can use Excel. Okay, so firstly, this is how an Excel file will look like. So to open an Excel file, you go on your search bar and type Excel. Oh, okay, yes, Excel. So this is how, when you click on the Excel file, this is how it will open. So this will be the workspace that you are going to utilize. So for the first thing, we want to show you how you can insert something into Excel. So in Excel, we have rows. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 onwards is what we call as rows. For A, B, C and onwards, these are the columns. Alright, so let us try to insert something into the rows and also column. For example here, we are going to calculate the number of students for different programs that we have in our college. So on the first row for the first column, we are going to write programs. And for the next column, we are going to write number of students. Okay, now for in Masa Avenue International College, we have 2 different schools. But right now, we are going to list out the programs in SOCMT, School of Creative Media and Technology. So we have DIT, and we have DMM, DGD, DMC, and also CCD. So we have 6 different programs under School of Creative Media and Technology, since we are from School of Creative Media and Technology. So for the number of students, we are going to insert random numbers here. So Miss Ashiki will randomly insert numbers. So these numbers will be the number of students for different programs that we have in our school. Okay, now what you have here is a complete table that you can insert in Excel. So depending on your goal, you can insert anything into the table. So, but we have this for our demo today, and right now, this is just a table. So you can further visualize or analyze this data by putting this table into a bar chart, a pie chart, or any kind of charts that you want. So for the start, for the basic, we are going to show how you can turn this table into a pie chart. So take a good look on how you can transform this table into pie chart. Firstly, you select the table, and then you go into the Insert tab up there and choose Pie chart. Pie chart is the one that looks like circle, a pie. So you click on that, and then you can choose which kind of pie chart that you want. So in here, let's choose the 3D pie because it looks nicer. Okay, this is how a pie chart looks like. So this is just the same thing from the table. Okay, this is nice. Okay, so this pie chart is transformed from the table that we have. So, Miss Ashikin, can you add more labels? Oh, sorry. Over here on the design part, you can change the style of the chart. So you can choose however you want. If you want to put more details into the pie chart, then you can do so. So in here, we already got the percentage. We know that we know that the blue one is for CCD. So there are a total of 47 students, which constitutes to 21% of the overall total students. Okay, so now let's move on to more complex sample, because this one is just a basic one. if you have lots of data to analyze, like for example we have here, so this is responses from a survey that we have conducted. So altogether we have 15 questions in the survey and over 300 responses, meaning our data is very huge, our table is very huge. So how you can do so? How you can analyze this huge data? We are going to show you how you can do it manually, of course, and then we are going to show you how you can simplify all the manual steps. Okay? So let's take a look at the first column. First column, column number A, the one that Miss Ashikin that has highlighted. So for the first column, we have a residential area. So in this column, there are different states in Malaysia that we have, various states in Malaysia that we have here. And how are we going to count? How many people stays in Selangor? How many people stays in Kuala Lumpur? Okay, because we have over 300 data. If you're wondering how you can do it manually, we're going to show you how. So firstly, you select the column that you want and then you move it to another new sheet, in a new sheet. Sheet meaning a new page in the Excel. So how you can move it is by copy it, Control C, and then open a new sheet. Can be in the same workbook or a new workbook, doesn't matter. In this case, we are going to choose a new workbook, a new sheet, and then paste it here, Control V. Okay, now you have moved one column from the huge data to a new place so that it's easier for you to do your analysis. Okay, for the start, we are going to show you how you can do this manually by using this one formula that we call as COUNTIF. Okay, how you can do this? First, you can select, if you want to know how many states are there in Malaysia, just in case you don't know. So how you can do that? You can select the column. Select the column, and on the ribbon up there, at the end, at the most right, you click on filter, sort and filter, and then you click on filter. Okay, how do you know that your column has been filtered is when you can see the arrow. So if you click on the arrow, now you can see all the states that are there in the table. You can either deselect all or just select whichever that you want. Say for example, we want to know how much people is in Johor. So we select Johor first. Yes, we select Johor and then click OK. And then we can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people only from Johor. Okay, and then maybe we'll try out another one. Miss Ashikin, can we choose Kuala Lumpur? Okay. Right now, okay, there's a lot of people in Kuala Lumpur, so we have to calculate it one by one, which will give you a lot of work. So altogether there are 14 states and over 300 responses. And of course you can do it manually, but we are going to simplify your life by teaching you about pivot table. So there is a lot of things that you can do with pivot table, but in today's workshop, we are going to focus on basic pivot table only. Okay? So firstly, you clear off the filter first. Just go to the previous filter formula, filter tab, and then just click filter. So you know when there is no arrow over here, it is unfiltered. Okay, right now we have this column, and then you want to know how much people lives in Selangor, how much people lives in Kuala Lumpur, and so on. So how you can do that is by using the COUNTIF formula. So you create another table over here, put as states maybe, states, and then next one is the total. Okay, we're going to calculate first. Alright, let's say Selangor. Okay, you copy first. You want to check how much people in Selangor. So using the COUNTIF, you type in equal COUNTIF, COUNTIF, COUNTIF. And then in COUNTIF, you have to have the range, meaning which area that you want to filter, and then the criteria. Criteria in this case is Selangor, because you want to see how much people is in Selangor. So for the range, you just select all. Select all the table you want, and then put a comma, and then click on the criteria that you want. Click on this, and then close the formula and click enter. So now we know that we have 234 people living in Selangor. So you have to do this for the rest of 13 states. Maybe let's try out another one, Ms. Ashikin. Maybe we will filter out Kelantan. Do we have any Kelantan in here? Let's see if you do have. Okay. Type in first the state that you want, Kelantan. And then do the same thing. Equal to COUNTIF, the range, comma, and then the criteria. Oh, there's actually 3 Kelantan that is in the table, which is very hard if you want to do it manually. Alright, so to save you from all this trouble, we are going to introduce the pivot table, right? Of course, you can continue doing this, but it will take a lot of time. So this is where pivot table comes in handy. In order for you to use pivot table, you have to select the column that you want to turn it into a table. Okay, now we select the table, the column, and then go into insert. And on the most left, you click on pivot table. And then choose if you want in another worksheet. So this one doesn't matter, up to you. Okay, so ours will be in another sheet, but it's still in the same Excel workbook. Okay, how you can do this is, now we have put the column into the pivot table field. So you just have to drag. Drag, if you can see what Ms. Ashikin is doing. Okay, she dragged the table into rows, meaning, okay, now when you drag the table into rows, you already have your first column. So your first column will be all the different states from our huge data before. So right now, we are going to do the same thing that we did just now manually using the COUNTIF, but by a single click through pivot table. So right now, Ms. Ashikin will drag the same data into the values, and yeah, magically it has been calculated like this. So let's cross check. Just now we did it manually for Selangor. Can we see our previous data, Ms. Ashikin? Okay, so Selangor there is 234, which is correct. And then Kelantan we got 3. Now let's cross check it. Kelantan, yeah, we got 3. Okay. Alright, this is how you can count the total for each values for every rows that you want when you have a huge set of data. So it has automatically count for you all the values and then together with the sum. Of course, right now you have a nicely done table, but for people who may want a better visualization, you can turn this table into something else like a pie chart, bar graph or scatter plot, depending on your preferences. Okay, maybe let us try one chart first. So you select all these things, select all these. Okay, and then you click on insert, and we go with pie chart or Maybe we use bar chart for now. Bar chart is, yep, up there. Okay. So now you have a better visualization. So you can see all the different states together with the amount. Okay. Let's try out with pie chart. We click on the same table again, then go to insert and click on pie chart. Yes. 3D. Okay, now you have pie chart. Depending on your preferences, you can do however way you like, and you can further customize the visualization. You want to put black background, or you want to, yeah, if you find this one prettier, then you can choose this one. Yeah, you can change the color and everything else. Okay, this is the very basic pivot table that we have shared to you, which will be very useful if you want to save a lot of time when handling huge set of data. You can also use this if you have smaller set of data, doesn't matter, because pivot table will save a lot of your time. Alright. So yes, we hope that with the knowledge that we shared today, you will be able to use Excel easily and utilize most of the things that you can actually do with Excel, apart of from just inserting and calculating totals in data. You can also come up with visualization, which you can use for maybe presentation, or you want to cross-check with figures or statistics. Okay, you can use Excel by using pivot table. We hope that you can try out on your own, maybe using dummy data, or if you have any data of your own, and then try it out. And we hope that this knowledge can be useful for you in the future. That's all from us. Thank you.